KCTK Radio proudly presents the Week Review.
Hey, you know what, guys? This right here, this rambling, boring conversation containing already made before observations, this could be a podcast.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Really? A podcast? Don't you have to be some sort of whiz kid to do those?
Definitely not. Anyone with a computer can make one.
Well, that's it. We're anyone. Let's do a podcast from right here in the booth. Who's in?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
Is it happening? Are we doing it now?
Awesome.
You're the reason that we do what we do. Music and talk, it's all for you. Now the guys who are lots of fun for making you laugh, they're number one. They review the week just for you. So get ready for Paul and Drew. Welcome to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew and Jack all up in your face. Join in on the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060. We dare you.
Welcome to 100.3 FM KCTK Radio's Week Review. I'm Paul. That's not Drew. This is the show where we talk about things from last week and the things that may happen next week, and yes, they're very weak. We're the other show where everything is made up and the points don't matter. So, you can join the experiment by calling us or texting us at 913-735-0060. We welcome your participation. We broadcast live every Thursday night at 7 p.m. You can listen at 100.3 FM on your radio dial or live streaming at www.kctkradio. Actually, it's www.kctk.radio12345.com. Woo! It's easier to use your Listen to My Radio app on your phone, so just get that. Welcome to all our listeners. You can watch all of our past adventures on YouTube at the KCTK Radio channel. That's not all. This program is offered as a podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Soundbeam, SoundCloud, Podbeam, and anywhere you get your favorite podcast. This is Paul. This is a pre-recorded message. We have a guest host I'd like to introduce, and who'll take over the show now. He's the winner of the KCTK Radio sweepstakes, where he gets to be on the program. Our favorite. He's here. He is, Gerry. Hey everybody, is Gerry. Hey everybody, Hi everybody. This is Gerry Bridgeton, and I'm a little nervous. I'm a big fan of the Week Review. I love watching the Droosh and the Paul every time that they're on the show. And I entered a contest. I called the number, and I got to win, and I got to be on the show today. I don't know where the Paul and the Droosh are today, but I'm joined by what's your name, sir? It's
Just call me Meatball. It's fine.
It's Meatball.
Yeah,
Yes, Meatball.
Just call me Meatball.
I remember you from last week. You were here, and you were homeless, and you're here.
Let's not get into formalities, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's just forget.
Well, tell me a little bit about yourself, and I do want to remind you this is a family show.
Oh, okay. So, family, kids, do not buy drugs.
That's a very, very good point, Meatball.
Sell your body and then buy them.
Hey, kids, he's just kidding. He's just kidding around.
Right, yeah, I'm kidding.
He's kidding. He's kidding around. He's having a lot of fun. You know what I like to do is I've been listening for years, basically for decades, and they do a funny thing. I was hoping to see it, but they do.
What are you doing? I'm lighting a cigarette. You can't smoke in here. Who died made you fucking president?
Oh, yeah.
Who the hell's this guy?
That's our next guest, and you can go ahead and...
Seriously.
You're not supposed to smoke in here.
Stupid light.
But I'm a little thrown off. I'd like to introduce CurrMutt.
Yeah, I'm here and everything. I'm always here, like every week and everything like that. I don't understand why I'm not the guest host and everything like that.
Well, I won a contest, and I'm very excited to be here. And what they usually do is that they usually have the news of a Droosh.
I was supposed to do a line, wasn't I? I got it.
Okay.
Hey, it's me, Meatball Sub, a.k.a. tax evasion, a.k.a. unemployed.
I think
Why is it that they call you Meatball? Why? Well, I'd rather just be called Meatball because the government is trying to look for me after I burned my wife, my ex-wife's ex-wife,
Oh my!
Dodge Stratus.
Oh my! That's the kind of car.
Whoop-de-doo, trying to get the insurance money. She took everything else with the banker.
Ooh, this is.
Seriously, you cannot smoke in here.
So, the other voice you hear is our guest later, Garry Stuartson.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, Garry Stuartson. I've won many awards, Emmys, Grammys, and this whole place, let me tell you what, has been the worst mistake my agent has ever made. This place smells like an ashtray. It also reminds me of a time, though, it is a nostalgic moment of my time in Thailand with all them ladyboys for a late night cigarette and a whole mess of sushi.
Well, that sounds quite exciting, and we're glad you're here. We know you from your TV show.
What do you mean, ladyboy? You're just a weird dude. Just get away from me.
This is the time when they do the news.
You can't be drinking.
They do the news of the Droosh. No one cares about nothing. Nobody cares about anything. Here's the news of who.
Do you want to do it, lady boy? Do you? Well, they did pay me, so I guess I could. The hot dog industry has just had a recall because E. coli is in your hot dogs. I don't eat them because I have a serious diet that involves eating vegan food. And that reminds me of the time when I had Gregory Peck and he made a bunch of Brussels sprouts. And and then he did a little dance with these scarves. It was a fun night.
So you can't eat a hot dog anymore?
No, I can't eat a hot dog. Okay, just like mind your business. What's your name? What's your name? Billy?
You can call me Jerry, Gerald.
Whatever, Barry. I'm just telling you that I am very well known in the star realm. Okay, Hollywood knows me.
Well, this part of the show, I don't know if you're familiar with it, that they talk about the news of the week.
Oh, the news of the week. The news of the week is that I'm stuck on a radio show because my career's gone down the poopa because I decided I need a little bit of the Chinese snow.
Oh, no.
You mind your own business.
Oh, okay. Well, it's an honor to be here. This is a great contest that we've won.
You're kind of a dick.
Me?
Says the guy that's over here eating a meatball sub, who calls himself the same sandwich that he's eating.
Yeah, they call him the meatball
genius.
The Meatball Sub.
I only picked the name because tax evasion. You don't need to know my real name, okay? Gary, ladyboy.
Wow.
I've been to Woodstock. I hope you know.
Yeah. Can I?
Oh, go ahead, Jimothy. You got this.
Jimothy? What? You're calling me? So I have
That's some good bourbon.
So I have an article to bring up. It may make you think. It may make you laugh. And I just hope, Charlotte, if you're listening, who I've been married to for many wonderful years.
Wait a minute. This guy. You're married?
I'm married. I've been married.
Oh, that's sad.
I've been married. It's been the happiest 5 years of my life, but I've been married for 20. I'm just joking around. I was just kidding. But this will make you think and make you really want to laugh, everyone. So get ready. A rare book was returned to an Irish library, almost 82 years overdue. The Irish library was surprised that the rare book had returned 80 years past its due time. And a guy found it, and he returned it, and it was $14,000, and the book was called The White Owl. So, can you imagine how crazy that would be?
I have a white owl if you want to smoke one.
Oh, no.
Gary?
No.
No, okay.
Can you imagine the look on that librarian's face and the craziness that ensued? Can you imagine that?
I'm imagining they're looking at that face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine it. Because right now, it's taking all of me, not to Ralph, while staring into those big, muddy eyes of yours.
Well, thank you. So, we'll have some more crazy stories like this that make you think. It really does make you think about libraries, doesn't it, Meatball?
No, it makes me think that I make terrible decisions.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
You want to know why?
Sure.
Just look at you.
Oh, okay.
I have to look at you.
Okay,
Am I making you feel uncomfortable there, Jimothy?
no. My name's Gerry.
He did say his name was, Barry, so you need to be, like, a little bit nicer.
Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
Well, way to go,
So,
Gerry.
we're having lots of fun, and, go ahead and, we'll go ahead and,
Oh, man, I can't wait. I need another cigarette.
we'll take a break. We're having lots of fun on the Drews and the Paul on the week review. I'm Gerry, the Gerry and Gary show, and with the Meatball.
Can you not blow that in my fucking face, you asshole?
And we also have the CurrMutt.
Yeah. CurrMutt's here and everything like that, ready to tell you some news later after these messages and everything like that.
Anybody want a shot?
Okay, now we're off. Okay, now this is where we do the.
Are we off the air? Thank
Yeah, we're
God.
off the air.
I am going to take my pants off.
Okay, it's fine.
I need to be free.
I understand.
I need a top off. Where's the waitress?
It's round, it's quarter pound, it's a daily burger. It's neat, it's a treat, it's fun to eat. It's a daily burger. Daily burger, if you want a meal, get the daily habit for a real good deal. It's round, it's ground, it's quarter pound, it's a daily burger.
Yeah, baby, you know it. Daily Burger is the most delicious, most tender hamburger you've ever eaten. Who can top a hamburger made with the finest choice beef, ground fresh every day? And that's only the beginning. A Daily Burger is cooked by experts that bring out all the natural flavor, then placed in a specially baked warm sesame seed bun and covered with that snappy Daily Delight sauce. Nothing like it. Next time those old hunger pangs strike, friends, roll yourself on down to your nearest Daily Drive-In and join a clan. Your friends all love them, and so will you. Daily Burgers available only at the Daily Drive-In.
Easy riding and solid same time, huh? Moves nicely, like a total performance car from Ford this year. Solid, silent Super Torque Fords for 64 are the cars that have in them what Ford's learned in open competition all over the world. The result is kind of like Billy May's band here. Strong, steady, silent, regular, happy sound. Dependable. Doesn't that sound like that? And a good feel, too, that comes with a solid car. Because Ford built it that way, you know. This is one of the many parts that add up to Ford's great durability this year. See your own Ford dealer. Find out why Ford has declared this the year of the test drive. Try total performance for a wonderful change.
And welcome back to the show and everything like that. We're having a good time, and we don't need no Paul and Drew. We're having fun, and we got Gerry. He didn't even have his mic on. He's an idiot and everything like that. And we got the Meatball. Hey, Meatball, what's going on? The CurrMutt and everything.
What's going on?
And we got a very special guest coming up next. His name is Garry Stuartson, and he's going to give us a review of the Game of Thrones.
Oh, wait. Nobody told me that's what I was going to get paid to do.
I'm wondering, why is CurrMutt always on the phone? I mean...
You ask a lot of stupid questions, don't you, Jimothy?
I'm a talking dog. What are you going to do about it and everything like that? Okay, so...
I think it's endearing.
Let's get into the program and Let's see what we can do.
You want to have some hit of this reefer?
I believe I'm supposed to be the.
Do you want to hit some reefer then, Jerry?
No, I'm supposed to be the guest.
Oh, come on, Jerry. Don't be a dick.
I'm supposed to be the guest host.
All right.
So
Gary, do you want some? Lady boy?
So I'd like to introduce now, at this time, this is the time when I'd like to introduce Garry Stuartson, and he's going to tell us about Game of Thrones. I guess it's a show that's on television. I've never seen it. And tell us a little bit about, seasons 1 through 8.
Well, let me tell you what, Jerry, Barry, whatever your name is.
His name is Jerry. What's wrong with you and everything?
Oh, all right, Jimothy. So, I'm not going to lie.
That way, I'll bite your ass, motherfucker.
I'm about to have you spaded.
I'm sorry. And everything.
Well,
let's just calm down, everybody.
Okay,
we're going to learn about the Game of Thrones.
Right, the Game of Thrones is an okay show. It was probably the best show I've ever seen in my entire life. Let me tell you what. So, I think that if anybody wants to watch it, you should watch it. I mean, I tried auditioning for the show. They said that my charisma and body type was to be wanted, but what can you do? I tried out for the prostitute line. I mean, whatever.
Okay, I was just kind of wondering, can you tell us a little bit about what the show is, like who's on it and what it did?
Oh no, I don't know anybody that's on that show. I've never actually watched it.
Is any me?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Have you?
Oh yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Have you ever seen the Game of Thrones? It's what people are talking about nowadays and today.
Yeah, I was. I couldn't tell you what it's about, but I used to watch it in people's windows on Sundays when they were watching it.
Can you give a review? There's a lot of people.
I never got to finish it. They always chased me off. Or call the cops, whatever.
There are people in the zeitgeist, is what they call it. That people, like, when I go to... I work as a group manager of a telecommunications company, and when I go around the office, they talk about Game of Thrones. And I say, oh, I love the Game of Thrones. I hope that the dragon wins. And I don't know. I really, honestly, I didn't know what it was, because whenever it was on the HBO, I don't have HBO. I've spent all my money on a subscription to KCTK Radio, and I'm listening to the Paul and the Droosh, and he's got something to say as well. And so I can tell you about them, but can you tell me about Game of Thrones?
Well, it's a medieval, fantastical world. Politics, war, love.
There's a lot of fucking on there, right?
There's not that much fucking.
I saw there's a lot of boobs and everything like that. That's why I liked it.
There was quite a lot of boobs, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go on. Yeah.
So,
I like where this is going, yeah.
The show is a debacle. Okay, it ends shitty.
Anybody get boned the last episode and everything?
No.
I mean, we don't really... is it that type of show? I would hope that we would not promote such a show.
Well, yeah, it's kind of that type of show. It's all about sex, violence, and rock and roll.
That's bitching.
Yeah.
And everything.
It's just like that one show, Vinyl. So good. I hope it never gets canceled.
Vinyl? I've never seen the Vinyl. No.
It's coming back. It's been about 5 years since it's been canceled, but they'll bring it back.
Okay, that's our review of the Game of Thrones. Now, what do you anticipate will happen next year on the Game of Thrones?
Nothing, because the show's over.
Okay. Then next time,
series finale, Barry.
Then next time we'll talk about the next Avenger movie.
What?
We want to make sure we're on top of the culture, like the Drew and the Paul is when they talk about things and the superheroes and the Supergirl. And
the Supergirl, huh?
Anything else?
You have a little crush there, little boy?
I've been married for many years. Yeah, I mean, I like the Supergirl program. Well, I know that the Paul likes it too.
So, do you live with your mommy?
No, I know you're just joshing me around, and that's okay. I can take it. I can dish it out.
Do you have a therapist?
it does help me to talk to someone every so often.
Bartender or therapist?
Oh, no. I don't drink anymore.
So bartender.
No, one time I was drinking and I stood up and my blood pressure was too low and I fell down and it hurt my face.
Oh.
So as any reasonable person would do, I stopped drinking. And now I go to the therapist and I listen to the Paul and the Drew. I listen to their advice, and I'll be honest with you, I'm a little disappointed that I don't get to interact with them.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, they paid me $20 in a Meatball Sub and a pack of cigarettes just to be here because they decided to go on a vacation to Chicago with the jackal up in its face.
Oh, I would like to meet the jack in your face. I would like to have that happen. I'm just joking. I hope I didn't offend Jack. But I would like to see his hilarity and his hijinks in front of my face.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're all upset? Seriously, man, you're going to really bitch out about it? Who cares with the jackal up in your face?
I would like the jack. I would like the droosh in my ear.
And trust me, that droosh bag, you don't need to know anything about that dick.
What do you mean?
He's a droosh. His name is in the title. He's a douche.
Excuse me. I happen to be part of the Droosh Nation. And I'm a fan.
Is that where you got that shirt? I've been staring at it wondering.
Yes, I spell it DRUSH. So I spell it a little bit different, but I made it myself.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, that might be a copyright infringement because I don't think his name's spelled that way. I was also going to wonder if you were dyslexic.
It's a triple X.
Oh.
And
it is a triple X.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Do you want some McDonald's? Will it make the pain go away?
We're working on some things.
Are we?
That won't be necessary anymore.
Oh, okay.
The Big Mac and
Do you want some chicken nuggets? With some sweet and sour sauce.
You know what? I had a salad earlier, so we're gonna go ahead and take a break. And we're having.
You're really running away now, Jimothy.
We've had lots of fun. This is. I hope everyone's not laughing too much.
Make it real
because of the funny that's happening. So thanks a lot. And this is.
Yeah, if you could get to it, it's time for a break. We'll be right back after all these messages.
I'm taking my underwear off.
Well, I wondered what smelled.
Sunday at the Detroit Dragway. The season's first championship meet.
From Pasadena, California,
the world's champion, Don Nicholson.
Mr. Stock Eliminator himself. Driving his 1962 409 horsepower Impala Super Stock.
And his 1962 Chevy 2, powered by a 360 horsepower fuel-injected Corvette engine.
Running in the new factory experimental class.
Coming all the way from Pasadena, California to defend his world championship title.
In wheel-to-wheel battle with Detroit's own Ramcharger's 410 horsepower Dodge Dart.
Plus dragsters, Connie Coletta, Double Trouble, Anderson.
Extra this Sunday. Free copies of Car Life magazine at Detroit Dragway.
Sibley at Dick's. Take Telegraph to Sibley. Drive 1 mile east to Dick's. Racing begins at 2 p.m. Sunday at the Detroit Dragway.
This is the year of the Lark. The Lark is the car of the year. Look what's new for you from the Lark. It's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. It's the new convertible. Seats 5 adults in style. It's so pert and perky. Runs on pennies per mile.
The Lark by Studebaker. Yours in 6 stunning styles for $60, including the new convertible. And
look what else is new for you. It's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. It's a new Lark wagon with 4 convenient doors. And it's style for fun and frolic, but it's built for chores.
Look at the Lark yourself. Learn how it's been proven by 750 million miles of owner use. Visit your Studebaker dealer and see how nothing has been spared to build quality into the Lark. Discover why it's the value car of the year.
The Lark is the car of the year.
And welcome back to the show. And
yeah, you're supposed to play the music when you come back in and everything like that.
Man, Jimothy, you are just fucking this up worse than a wet dream on a Sunday. Let me tell you what.
Yes, I'm part of your dreams. And
No, you're not. You're not
okay.
part of my dreams. Right now, buddy, you're about to be part of my nightmare. I have to keep looking at that face.
And welcome back to KCTK Radio's CurrMutt and everything like that. And I happen to be the most responsible person on the show, which is weird. Coming up next, the CurrMutt Hour.
Well, it's not the CurrMutt Hour. It's just the
It's
CurrMutt.
certainly been an hour. Has it been an hour? God, this has been dragging on for hours.
No one cares about you or if anyone lives or dies. They only care about a Droosh. And the news from the substitute Droosh. I'm Gerry Bridgeton.
Wait, I'm supposed to come up with a news story? Okay, here's a
Give
news
us a
story. I'll give you a news story. Let me tell you about what's going on with me. Here's my news.
I'd like to learn a little
One,
bit
I'm
more about you,
pantsless.
but I want-
Okay,
what-
I know that smells. It's been a while.
It's a family show.
Okay. Second,
Okay.
I'm living in my mom's garage. She doesn't know though.
Okay.
She told me though that if she found out that if I was living in her garage, she was gonna call the police, and I would have to go to jail, which is fine by me because it's called a 3-course meal and a place to sleep. I just wouldn't like all the man loving.
May I
It's
ask
just
you-
not that much fun.
May I ask you a question?
Sure.
Would you like for me to get you an appointment to Dr. Jeanette? She does wonders for me.
Buddy, the last time I ever talked to a therapist, he was called Father Kevin. Okay?
And a man of God. That's good. What and how?
Oh
that
no,
work?
his name, my dad, his name was Kevin. I call him Father Kevin.
Oh, how did that work out? Okay.
He was a therapist. He was okay. He wasn't the greatest therapist ever, but you know, he would sometimes bring me into his office and we'd sit there and talk and whatever.
And that's the news. The news from.
My name is Meatball. What an asshole!
And now we have a very special feature with.
How can you not remember my name, there, John?
We have a very special feature with our guy, CurrMutt.
Hey everybody, it's CurrMutt, something like that. Yeah. I got a news story. I got a news story I want you guys to listen to and everything. And I want everyone to think about it because it's really important. It's a commentary about what you should do to your animals and how you should treat them and everything like that. Are you ready to listen to it?
I mean, I don't have a choice, man. I on't even have a
Father
ride.
used to call me a liberal pig, and it would make me shudder. Not
Yeah,
because
pig.
he used the word liberal as an insult, but because pigs were being disparaged. A rat, a snake, a cow, a dog.
Oh, sorry
if I
about
wanted
that.
to insult you, all I'd have to do is call you an animal.
Yeah.
You might argue that no pig or cow or snake is hurt or offended when we use their appellations
Yeah,
as
really.
insults. And so what harm is there in a little innocent name calling? The animals themselves don't know the difference, and for our part, the metaphors conveniently serve as linguistic shorthand that everyone understands. True though that is, we also know that our choice of words reflects our individual and collective values
Yeah,
and
really.
reveals much about who we are, what we believe, and how we behave. Our language represents and reinforces the attitudes of our culture, informing and giving social credit to our thoughts and actions. Whenever we propagate a discriminatory notion or behavior, we ensure its future
It's all
survival.
very interesting.
That's why making sexist comments, even when women aren't
Never.
present, is still
Never.
unacceptable.
Never.
It reinforces sexist ideas and behavior. In the
If I
same
had a
way,
dime
using
for every
disparaging
time
language
someone
about
told me
animals,
that.
though the animals are unaware of it,
Come here,
gives
sugar.
some
Try listen
legitimacy to
and
our
learn.
depiction of them.
Listen,
as
sugar
being
tits.
inferior
I'll tell you
to
whatever
humans
I
and
want to
thus
listen to.
Hey, talk about
deserve the
animals
right
and
to
everything.
possess and control their own autonomy, their own offspring, their own bodies, and their own lives.
This sounds like a
Language is long
woman.
removed
She has
as a tool for
rights. What is she
ideological
bitching
indoctrination,
for?
and it's no different when it comes to our rhetoric around non-human animals.
Yeah.
In fact, I would argue that the systematic violence we perpetrate daily against non-human animals on an unprecedented
Non-human
scale
animals and
is not
everything.
only reflected in our language,
Let me
but
play the
driven
world's
by it.
smallest
By changing
violin
the way
for
we
you.
talk about animals, we can change the way we perceive them.
Let me play
By
that.
changing the way we perceive them, we can change the way we treat and relate to them. Every word we choose can
Look at
contribute
you,
to
you
upholding
sad,
the
sad
anthropocentric
puppy.
paradigm, or can help resensitize us to reflect a new paradigm based on compassion for all. With a perspective, this is Colleen.
Is this woman still talking?
Support for Perspectives comes from Leif Cabraser, Hyman, and Bernstein, seeking justice for the injured, victims of fraud, whistleblowers, employees, and investors in the Bay Area and nationally for over 4 decades. Online at lchb.com.
So anyway, what it's saying is that you need to start talking nice about dogs and everything like that, and animals, non-human animals. So if you could start being nice to me, and when you call everyone else a pig, it hurts my feelings. I'm an animal. And everything like that.
Poor little puppy.
What do you think of that lady? You think?
I think that she has too much time on her hands.
She makes some very strong points about being respectful to other people, but I also believe that if you're a dumb animal, you're just a dumb animal, and I certainly like to have my share of fried chicken. I'm just kidding. I didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings at all.
Yeah,
you hurt my feelings.
You hurt my feelings, and I'm an animal and everything like that.
I want you to apologize, Jimothy, right now. Fucking Jerry.
CurrMutt out.
Wow.
Thanks, CurrMutt.
If I had known that was going to work, I would have told you to insult him a long time ago.
It's something certainly to look for, and to also understand that we always hurt animals' feelings whenever we say language that they can't possibly in any way at all understand.
Okay, cock.
Yeah, that hurts the chicken's feelings.
Oh.
So, I'd like to thank my guests, CurrMutt, and I'd also like to thank the Meatball.
Yeah, whatever. I'll be here again, I guess. It's a job.
Garry Stuartson has already left, and...
yeah, where did he go? Oh, my wallet's gone. Could you spot me 20?
Sure.
Okay.
We're good friends. And
we're the best of friends.
I'm hoping that next time I can come back and meet the Paul and the Droosh on the next show time. If you like this episode and you want just these characters all the time, you've got some real weirdness going on. Any last thoughts?
Yeah, I farted.
I know, I can smell it.
This has been a KCTK production, produced by Paul Lavoda. If you want more information about this content, then you have some real weirdness going on. You can always check out KCTK Radio on Facebook. Listen to live programs at kctk.radio12345.com. Yes, and that is on the World Wide Web. Thank you.